What is so smart about the MG Comet? Stay tuned, we'll tell you everything that you need to know. Hello friends, welcome to Turn of Speed. I'm Rachna Tyagi and today we are driving MG's latest offering, their very futuristic smart car with a fabulously smart design. Check out the key fob. Now one of the first things that you'll notice about the MG Comet is its windshield, which is quite big and it's also got a very rakish design to it. A clean and smart design with connected light clusters right here in the front as well as at the rear. Come, let me show you. What you get at the front is almost the same that they've mimicked right here at the rear. Now the thing about MG Comet is it's also split into two levels where you get this beautiful curve over here as well as the grille area. You'll notice that the MG Comet also gets these very uniquely shaped headlamps. They look really cool and they're all inside a beautiful black casing. The tail lamps sport a unique design too. Now one of the things about the MG Comet is that it gets a lot of glass area, which we really like because it gives you a feeling of spaciousness. And despite the glass area, when we sit inside, the cooling is fabulous. But our favorite happens to be this aerocraft cabin window. Looks really nice and does not make you feel claustrophobic while seated inside. In a few minutes, we'll just jump inside and give you an idea of what it feels like to be seated inside with this window. The MG Comet also gets this electric badging here at the rear on its C-pillar. Now what the MG Comet also gets are 12-inch wheels and customizable wheel caps. How cool is that? So what do you get in terms of space? Well, let's take a look. There's enough space for a laptop bag, maybe a camera kit, even some grocery bags. But with this, you can free up a lot of space with this 50-50 split in order to carry bigger bags on your vacations. How do you start the MG Comet? Well, all you have to do is dab your foot twice on the brake. And voila, you're all set. Now one of the best things about the interiors of the MG Comet is that it feels so clean, crisp and fresh once you've stepped inside. Just take a look at this beautiful white plastic finish that they have over here. One swipe of a damp cloth and you're all set to go. It's all clean and looking really fresh. What you get over here is a soft touch material. We're not able to really figure out whether it's leather or some kind of a spongy material, but it all blends in beautifully. Besides, there is also this very muted silver finish against this very beautiful chrome over here, and of course there are these piano black plastic finishes. So overall you get a beautiful combination of grey, white, beige as well as black, and all of it really blends in seamlessly. One of the best things about this really quirky interior of the MG Comet is this beautiful white plastic finish that you see on the dash as well as on the steering over here. In fact, this gives it a very iPod-ish feel, if you can see. It just feels like as if you're in a gaming zone. And it just makes the whole thing look incredibly futuristic. So the MG Comet also gets a lot of headroom on the inside. There's not a lot of shoulder room here, but it's not bad. And there's also a lot of leg room. But the best part is that because there is nothing here to obstruct you, you can also shift sides and come onto the passenger side whenever you're tired and want to enjoy that little cold drink of yours. Now what the MG Comet does not get is a glove box, but what it gets instead is a little shelf over here, maybe for a couple of chocolate bars or maybe a small narrow little foldable cell phone. Now one of the things that I really like about the MG Comet is the fact that it does not come with a sunroof. We all know the woes associated with sunroofs, especially when they start leaking. That can be a nightmare. The fact that the MG Comet does not come with a sunroof is a real boon. And I say that genuinely because cars with leaking sunroofs is not something that you want to ever have to deal with. And at the rear you also get the aerocraft cabin windows, which also give you a very spacious feel. Now what MG has provided over here is this beautiful grab handle. So all you need to do is just grab onto this, push this forward and get in. And you're seated comfortably behind. Now one of the things that I really like about the MG Comet is the fact that MG has not skimped on little things, and the fact that they have actually provided a little pocket here for your magazines and newspapers speaks volumes about the fact that cost cutting is not something that they've really gone in for. Now one of the things about the MG Comet is that because it's a really big, a really large door, it requires a little bit of an effort from the driver's side. But as you can see, it's a really big door and has a lot of heft to it, which you will see in the way it shuts with this thud. So the MG Comet also gets two 10.25-inch screens where you get all your infotainment information as well as all the driver related information. Everything is here at your fingertips. And the best part is it does not obstruct your visibility in any which way. You have great overall visibility inside. And coming back to the screen, everything is pretty sleek. So whatever information you may need, everything feels really crisp and really nice. We had lots of fun driving this nippy little electric hatch through the streets of Delhi. And frankly, we have no doubt that this is definitely going to be selling like hotcakes. Not only is it super easy to drive, maneuver and park, but the fact that it is also big on design and tech should make it a hot favorite with many. So inside the bonnet is pretty simple really. There's not much in here except for the washer fluid and the brake fluid. Otherwise, it's a pretty simple setup. And to press it, you don't need to slam it hard. All you need to do is just push it in with a click. That's it. What about the battery, you ask? Now the MG Comet comes with a 17.3 kilowatt lithium ion battery, and the company claims that you get a range of 230 kilometers. Charging is a simple affair with a 16 amp socket at home or at office. Not to mention the home charger that MG Motor India will provide. So friends, what do you think of this fun, funky and futuristic car? Don't forget to let us know in the comment section below. See you in the next one. Ciao.